Guys, welcome back to Febudaily Iron and Customs. I'm Michael, and we're back on the roof chop on the truck. Today, we're going to jump into getting this back section welded in. So let me get y'all set up somewhere, and we're going to start welding. All right, guys, we're going to, better turn on the argon. All right, guys, we're going to start right here in the middle and work our way across. We're going to have a big gap to jump right here. Shoot. You know what? Let me make an adjustment. I'm going to cut that with the blade so I can try. Well, I don't want to make it any. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna open that up, and we're gonna move it up just a little bit before we get started. Okay, guys, I didn't explain why I did that. The gap, it was really tight right here, touching in the middle. The gap was, and it was kind of making it. See, it's even still touching. All I took out was the weight of the blade, of the width of a blade, and it just made the gap nicer all the way around. We're going to have a problem right through here, welding it up. There's a spot here that's really wide, and one here. We can get the piece of brass behind this, but here there's no way to get to this because of the window frame. So this is going to be a nightmare to weld at about 4 inches right there. But we're going to jump into it. So anyway, again, if y'all are just tuning into my channel, I'm closing my eyes. The UV rays from welding can cause cancer, so bear in mind. Do as, like your parents say, do as I say, do not do as I do. And, whatever risks you take in your own life, assume that liability. Like I said, I got the middle started. I'm hoping as soon as I loosen it up, it was just a little bit in that piece I added. Kind of wish I'd cut it back out. Anyway, this feels really good. That sounds like my sweetie. So we're going to put a tack there. This acts like it's not very hot. What are we on, 19 amps and 19 volts? That's where I had it set. We got, the clamp is loose. Okay, what does the other side feel like? The other side, there's a big gap. It's even right there, so we're going to tack it. Yeah, that's better. And guys, I'm going to go around and tack this thing about every inch, and when I come back, we're going to have these taken out, and it's going to be tacked into place. If I run into anything noteworthy, I'll let you know. Everything looks like it's going to line up really nice, and we're going to have to cut 2 pieces to fill these 2 pieces in. But this should just be a bunch of welding. guys, I'm got this cut in. I'm just going to start right here and put one tack on top of another tack all the way around. And I may have to find my piece of brass and get in here. I'm actually may have to cut that piece of brass in half to be able to get to some of this. So I am welding a helmet, wearing a helmet for this. I had the helmet turned off. Guys, and that's what it is. It's just a lot of that. It is brutally cold, and I don't think you'd be able to see it, but the snow that we're supposed to be getting up to like 10 inches of snow today, it's actually snowing inside the shop. There's some piles of it where it's blowing around the ridge pole in the shop. So I was going to come out here and find something to do that wasn't welding. Like I said, it's brutally cold. I could light the forge, get some heat in here, it would still be cold. So I've got most of this welded in. I've got a few places where the large gaps were, like right there, and there's not so bad. I can get all these small gaps, will be easy, but I don't like to weld sheet metal when it's this cold, because you have to put more heat into the metal to get it hot enough to weld, if that makes any sense. Or to me, I mean, I just seem to have a better time with it when it's warmer. So you don't have to put don't put as much heat in it, causes less warping. Some of this stuff we're not going to be able to get to in hammer and dolly very well, because especially right along here, the bottom of the window is right there. We will not be able to hammer that at all. So we're going to have to take it easy with that. Top's pretty much the same way. So anyway, we're going to put a pin in that until it warms up, probably later on this week. I'm going to look for a few parts. I had a couple ideas about things that I could do in the shop while it's so cold. Obviously cleaning, that would make very great video content. So I'm going to show you what I got done on this. Is going to be Monday's video. Don't know what we'll have for Tuesday. We may not have a Tuesday video, guys. Like I said, it's down in the teens and or less, and the wind chill puts it down into single digits. And it's just, this shop is, in the summertime it's hot and in the wintertime it's cold. So maybe we'll do something about that in the future when we can. But that's it. I'll see y'all on the next video. I'm going to try to get out here tomorrow and get something done, but I need to go in and find these parts that I'm missing. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.